Brooks, you recently were able to kind of ceremonially sign with Tennessee, and
Right.
just wondering what that was like for you, just that moment. And I remember doing an article on you when you were an eighth grader, and you
Yeah.
committed to Tennessee, and now here
Yeah.
4 years later, it's all kind of come to fruition.
Yeah, I mean, like I just said over here, time flies since freshman year, eighth grade, I guess. It's cool. It's cool. The past few years, I've been kind of, I'm a guy that likes to stay home. I don't really like the idea of change, I guess. But so the last few years, I've been kind of almost reluctant to leave home and leave high school. But now I think I'm just ready. I'm ready to go, get on campus, get to work. I'm ready.
When you committed, obviously you're really young, and to watch Tennessee evolve as a program over your last 3 or 4 years, how much did that validate your decision, make you feel at peace about it?
Very good. I mean, like I said earlier, when I did commit, they weren't great. I mean, they weren't bad, but I just really had a lot of trust in Coach V and Coach E and the rest of the guys there. I think that's from the get-go. I was like, I mean, obviously I was a fan. I want to play for your hometown team, but I just thought like that was a really good place I could develop as a person and player, and most importantly, catcher with Coach Elander.
To catch in the SEC, what does that take? What have you learned, or how have you enhanced yourself to be able to do that?
Yeah, it really just takes a lot of leadership, a lot of bravery. You're not always gonna be able to sit back there and just catch 75 miles an hour like you might in high school. So it's going to take a lot of focus, a lot of hard work, but I think I can put that forward and be ready for it.
There's a coach in your district that described you as a warrior.
Yeah.
And I wonder where that mentality came from, the fact that you can catch that many innings or go out and pitch or do whatever you do. Is that innate? Is that something that you learned over the years, or how does that come about?
I think it's kind of been like instilled in me since I was little. My dad really just told me to, act like I've been there, and never be too big for a moment, never be too small for one. Playing varsity since I was a freshman, I've kind of learned that I belong, and I've kind of just learned physically how to stay ready physically for a long season like that. So experience has really been a factor.
Last thing for me, and I'm still kind of in basketball mode, so correct me if I'm wrong, but last year you were able to catch your brother, right?
Yeah.
Just take me through what that relationship has been like. Obviously there's probably a different dynamic just in your home life, but when you're on the field together and you're catching him, how that works.
So last year we played Webb, and little man threw a no-hitter against them, and I got to catch all 7 innings of that, and it was just a really special moment. Seeing him grow up from playing T-ball to coach pitch to playing kid pitch, and he always played up with my age group teams. So I've been able to play with him before, but just being able to play with him, it's really special because this might be the only 2 years I'll be able to. Hopefully, we can find a way to play together again down the road. But I'm just trying to savor the moment, really. Yeah.